Hello, hello, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies, episode number 5 of replay of Agrarian Skies, the original mod pack by Jaded Cat. And it's a beautiful day in the sky block. Got some extra seeds in my hand. Let's take care of that. Got a couple things going on. Finished up metals. Yeah, I did get them all out of there. Got a pretty decent supply for right now. Got decent numbers. And more importantly, I sifted down some more gravel and got 2 emeralds and some diamonds. Why is that important? Well, for this, an Autonomous Activator. Very, very useful. We'll need 2 diamonds, 2 emeralds, a chest, some invar, a piston, a pneumatic servo. Pneumatic servo is iron, redstone, and glass. I don't think I have any glass. Let me work on that. Perfect. Now, there's another type of glass you can use that I kind of like, clear glass. You do it by putting sand in the smeltery and then putting it out with the block caster. I am slowly running out of lava, so let's toss some more cobble in there, grab out a bucket and put that in there. It takes a while to melt down the sand. Alright, while that's going, we'll come over here. I remember I need to make a piston, so an iron for that, and I think I've got the rest that I need. Get some planks going on. Get some cobble going on, some iron, and redstone. We have a piston. Let's see, we'll need a chest. I think I've got some in here. Yep. I've got several things in there. Let's go get that glass while we're, yeah, 2 blocks molten glass. Okay, great. Alrighty, so we got that piston. Let's make this pneumatic servo, and we're just gonna kind of toss that into the grid. We need that, and we need 2 iron. We have our chest. So, pneumatic servo, piston, chest, emeralds, diamonds, and we need 2 invar. And that makes us the very expensive Autonomous Activator. What can it do? Well, it can do right-click actions. Let's do a right-click, aim level, regular, and with the crescent hammer, smack it around until it looks like that. Now, when I go and put Let's just break down a cobble real quick. So I'm just going to right-click one piece of gravel in. Actually, I'll do even better. I'm going to put it in here. And now it is going to slowly and surely run that through the sifter. And then the things pop out. Now right now, you still got to run by and pick them up, which is somewhat irritating, but it could be worse. And that's great. So what's next? Got the Autonomous Activator. We need one more item, I believe, for this quest. Oh, no, it was an aqueous accumulator and a vacuum hopper. Oh, there's the Autonomous Activator. Okay, two more things. Need an aqueous accumulator. That's a useful thing. It's not quite as expensive to make. It does need this machine frame, which requires a bit of materials. It needs another pneumatic, some tin, some glass. So let's make up. Yeah, let's just make up a few pneumatic servos while we're here. So first things first, we'll get about half a stack of cobble and hammer it down into sand. For some reason, I really like doing this as 4x4s because then a full stack is 4 tall. A half stack, like this, is 2 tall. Whoa. Don't want to knock my trees down. I need those. So now, we're almost done with that. Just got to do it one more time. I'll be back after that's done, because this is boring. Alright, we're back. I've got the glass is cooking. So let's get everything else moving along. We need to get a couple of machine frames built and a couple of pneumatic servos. So we'll just grab out some iron. I know we're going to need a couple gold. Trying to remember. I think there was tin involved too, so we'll just grab some of that. Now then, we want this aqueous accumulator. I want a machine frame, and let's build it that way. Iron, gold. Let's build 2 while we're at it. Great. Now we need a pneumatic servo, and we'll do it with I think we'll use the aluminum for that. Don't want to use all my redstone. We'll just make a few of those. Okay, next up, let's do this. So we got our machine frame, we've got our pneumatic servo, we've got our tin, we've got our glass, and and we'll go ahead and use a bucket, and we have an aqueous accumulator. Aqueous accumulators are cool because you basically stick them like that. I'm going to need a barrel. Take our fluid up here. And you look, this thing will gradually fill with water. That's what it does. But what you can do is make it a little more efficient, make it fill a little faster. By surrounding the accumulator with water. Almost like a submerged pump. I don't remember quite what it needs, but let's... Oh, I used my bucket. It's okay. There we go. So we'll take that and put that there. You can see it is filling up a bunch faster now, right? And that's how it works. So I'm obviously not going to leave that set up right in the middle of my work area, but yeah, that's your aqueous accumulator. And I'm shift right clicking with the crescent hammer to make those blocks pop away like that. Just FYI. Alright, now we need a vacuum hopper. A vacuum hopper is a super cool thing, but it needs a ender pearl, which I don't have any ability to get right now. I think it also needs some obsidian. Yeah, it needs obsidian, a hopper, and an ender pearl. Ender pearls, can be gotten few different ways, from fish, from bees, from mariculture, or from enderman drops. And I don't like enderman and have been very careful to not let anything crazy spawn in here, so no enderman. Let's see what we want to do next. So the other thing that I'd kind of like to start on, so we've gotten a little bit of automation started. I want to start on an automatic ore processor. I think that's going to be the major goal of the next episode. So I want to get that started, that kind of the basis of that started. What I'm going to be using is a pulverizer combined with an igneous extruder. So pulverizer is pistons and flint and machine frames and copper. An igneous extruder is basically like a cobble generator, except one block. Right? Actually, I've got the stuff I need to build that right now. So let's build it. So for an igneous extruder, we will need some glass blocks, pneumatic servo, machine frame. Oh, I'm going to need to build a piston, and that's 10, I believe. Go ahead and put this back. 10? Yes, 10. Okay, so I just need a piston. I think I'm definitely going to need to sift some more dust to get redstone. So now we have an igneous extruder, and that's another useful toy. Let's grab some lava and go check him out. So I am going to put him right on top. And we'll set the configuration. This is the bottom side. Turn all this off and just have it output at the bottom. We want it to output cobble. So I'm going to put a bucket of lava in it. And then I'm going to go get a bucket of water to put in it. And you can see it light up. So he's happily making cobble. The other thing that he can make is smooth stone, or he can make obsidian. So that's useful. If he makes stone, it consumes the water. If he makes obsidian, it consumes the lava. So having lava and water generation into pipes is sort of useful, because then you can use an igneous extruder to make stacks of either of those things. Kind of useful. The other thing that I want to do to make my automatic ore processor is have a different area to work in. So if anyone watched my Agrarian Skies 2, you'll know that I like making a basement for the kind of a machine room area to just have all sorts of stuff, right? Anything that kind of is a large mechanism, some sort of I don't know, really just a machine room is the way I think about it. So to do that, right after I get this tree chopped down, we need to build down, and building down is can be somewhat challenging. Fortunately, there are tricks. Let's toss these leaves and saplings right into there. Alright. Before we get started with this, since building down can be a bit dangerous, I'm going to stow a bunch of things in here. Let's see, I want a bucket, I want my torches, I'll keep the quest book, or no, I'll put the quest book in there. Definitely need a pickaxe, and we're also going to go pick up some cobble. Six stacks? That should be plenty. Alright, so to do this, I want to make a basically a shaft that is going to be my kind of central core. And I'm going to do that right in here. Let me get some other types of materials to there's my clay. I want 5 hardened clay for this. I'll come back to that. They're going to go kind of all around here to form almost a border, just so visually I'll be able to see where things are. Let me done in just a second. Let's take care of the farm while we're waiting. Oh, the other thing I did while I was paused is make some more bread. And we're going to want to take some food downstairs with us. So I'm going to get, well, let's go ahead and get some toast. Alright. First order of business on making our descent is we need a bucket of lava. So we're making a big hole in the platform right now. And I'm going to put lava right there. And then I'm going to let it run down for a little bit. Keep that full. Great, that can be my food supply for while we're working downstairs. Now, hopefully, this has had ample opportunity. Yeah, there's no way I can really see that far into the platform. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to do that. This is not going quite as smoothly as I had anticipated. Okay, that's really irritating. You know, I'm just going to place the water there and let it run. And what you can see is, as the water is running down the column of lava, it is turning into cobblestone. So if I let that run for a little bit, I should have a cobblestone channel running all the way to the void, which is cool. So I'm going to back up and let that run. Now some people enjoy kind of swimming down the waterfall, you know, the swimming down the water channel. I don't. I always feel like I'm about to fall out of it. So, yeah, not doing that. Looks like it's almost down there. Alright, let's let that disperse. And that should go pretty much all the way down. So I'm going to use this section right here as my way down. The idea is going to be that basically this becomes my ladder. Right? I will mine straight down on that channel and then set ladder rails to climb back up. This means I'm going to need a ladder. And kind of like that. You know what? I'm going to need a lot more. Yeah, that should be enough for right now. I only want to go down about 5, but made a bunch of ladders. I'll do that in daylight. Oh, that is not what I wanted. And I will need the hatchet. Perfect. All right, time to see if this is actually going to work. And I'm already noticing I can't place a ladder there, which is a little troubling. So you can see why it's kind of important to have confidence that you've correctly made the column. Okay, good. It was just because I was standing there. So I'm going to basically have the shift key down for the next while. And what I want is to be down, I think I want 4 blocks high. Yeah, 2 blocks to walk around. Yeah, 4 blocks in between. So, 1, 2, and I'm on the ladder. 3, 4. Right. Now, I am very carefully pulling away from the ladder, staying on the thing, and I'm making myself a 2-block deep floor. Just like that. This should be a reasonable level. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. That way I can still reach and do things up there. I can always place a block and, get a little bit taller to work underneath the platform. And it gives me space to build things. And so this is what I'm going to be doing for a bit. I am going to... Oh, made it a little bit too deep. That's okay. For some reason I'm wanting to go 3 deep, which is fine, I suppose. It wastes a little bit of material. There we go. Alright, we're getting this 2 deep thing going on. And the main reason to build 2 deep is that way if you accidentally start going crazy with your digging or working on things, and you go 1 block too far, you won't really mess yourself up. Also, it lets you have another layer to run pipes and such, since this is going to be a machine room. Basically a big machine platform. So I'm going to run this for a little bit. I'm just going to, keep doing this, using the Shift key, trying not to leave any gaps. If I do leave gaps, I'll very carefully go and fill them in. I've got F7 turned on because I really do not want any areas too dark down here. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, making sure we can't get monster spawns. So I'm going to do that for a while. I'm going to make myself a good-sized area down here and then come back. And that'll still be this episode. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we are back. And let's see how we've done down here. Got a decent-sized platform down here. Nice and lit up. Let's make sure F7 is on. Yes, F7 is on. Ooh, I'm going to need some more torches at some point. That's okay. Alright, very good. So, first thing I want to build down here is a new power system, basically. So, up here, right, I would really like to be able to put some lava right in to the smeltery. Problem is there's a whole bunch of wood down there. If we look over in this area, we can see tons of wood there. That's going to complicate the smeltery quite a bit. So I've got some options. I could always just move the thing. That would in fact work. And I might end up doing that. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I don't have the platform over far enough to actually meet up with it. So let's just plan to move the smeltery. What I'm doing now, I'm going to get started on my machine room in what's left of this episode. So yeah, let's put it right over here. Let's start here. So one of the things I did while we were in between episodes is go make 7 more crucibles. Okay, that was the porcelain clay. I did all of that. The reason for that is now I'm going to make a line of them, 8 long, and this is where 1, 2, 3, 8. This is where having 2 blocks deep will really help us out. What I'm going to do here is place some lava, and then I need something to place this against. I'm going to put that right there. Follow by putting that up. You'll notice it's now running at 0.2 millibuckets per tick rather than 0.1, which is what we got for torches. So it's going to make it a little bit faster. That's a plus. If we do this one, also 0.2 millibuckets. Also 0.2 millibuckets. You're getting the idea. Now, if memory serves, this one speeds 0.0 millibuckets per tick. So basically, I'm waiting for 1,000 millibuckets over here to be ready. To help us along, let's do one more thing. I'm going to set up a tank right in this area to basically hold it as kind of a buffer. Yep, so that's going to be my lava tank, somewhere in there. To make a tank, I've got a couple different ways. I could use, I don't really want a fish tank from mariculture. This fluid tank from mariculture is interesting. It uses wood, copper, and glass. Or this open blocks tank of obsidian glass panes. I like this one better, honestly. I don't think it's quite as, I don't think it holds quite as much. I just like the way it looks. Although this one is cool too. Something about it holding lava in a tank with wood, it just doesn't seem like a good plan. Obsidian's probably better. So to make obsidian, I also picked up the igneous extruder. So we're going to pop that in there. We're going to set it to make obsidian and input from the back. Yeah, that'll work. And last thing I need to do is... Oh, really? Hang on. Yep. There we go. There we go. It's all pointing out. Yep. So now I just need to activate them. I can activate it with a pneumatic servo, which is fairly expensive, or I can do it with levers, which I forgot to bring with me. Okay. And now I have 4 levers. So... see, that's now turned on, and this guy should be filling up with lava, which is exactly what I wanted. To make obsidian, I also need to give it some water. So let's go get some. Oh, that tree's going to be fun to take down. So if I remember correctly, the obsidian is not going to consume... it did consume the water. Never mind. We're going to need one more thing. And that is our trusty aqueous accumulator. There it is. Oh, that's not good. Let's make sure that's nice and lit. Oh, FYI, I also got a rubber tree sapling from some sifting in between, or while I was paused, and so I planted a rubber tree. That's going to be useful later on. Alright, so we're down here. And let's just set the top to input. Set the aqueous on top of it with the bottom to output, and yep, we should see it slowly fill with water. Very slowly. I'm going to need to do something faster than that. Put the aqueous accumulator down here. Yep, and then go get another bucket of water. Seems to be working a little faster. Or maybe not. Oh, the bottom is not set to input. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, that's going to run for a bit, and we'll let it. Don't think... Yeah. Oh, these guys are not producing lava. So now I just need one more bucket of lava, and this whole thing will be running. You may be asking, why 8? Well, through experimentation, well, in the last time I played this, I found out that one igneous extruder can basically make enough cobblestone to keep 16 crucibles running. So this igneous extruder, once we're done with the obsidian, is going to be making cobblestone for this. But for right now, I'm just going to let this run for a bit and let it make obsidian for me. Come back in a bit. What is next? Let's see. To do this, we're going to need ancient spores, and we need sand to get that. I think this stuff, yeah, I need cows for that stuff. We could start steelworking. Steelworking in you get that by taking materials in me and pouring molten stone over it. I did go ahead and toss some stone in there to make a seared stone block. So let's get a materials in me book. Is it materials in you or materials in me? Maybe it's materials in you. So it's a pattern plus paper. This must be two different versions. Okay, a pattern plus paper. There's some paper. There's the materials book. Now we will place that back in there, put that out, and pour a little bit on it. Steelworking and you. Alright, so we're going to make a steel oven, a high oven. So we need a high oven controller, we need 24 scorched bricks, or drains, or ducts, and a faucet. It's going to look like that. Place the controller in the middle of any layer, place the drains anywhere within the structure. Must have an active redstone signal to burn fuel, so a lever. How do I make the seared scorched bricks. Okay, so a brick, pour seared stone over a brick. Easy enough. Alright, so let's plan up what I need. I did make some, okay, one block. I think there's some bricks. Awesome. Okay, I need a hive and controller, 24 scorched bricks, which are regular bricks, drains, ducts, and faucets. Alright, so let's make our controller first. The hive and controller is 8 bricks. $112 millibuckets. Now 104, so it took 8 millibuckets to do that. You know what? Let's leave 1 in there. And hopefully I will remember to look and see how many millibuckets a single piece of cobble gave me. Okay, we're at 80. Hive and controller. Just like that. Now we're going to need more bricks. So let's break down these clay blocks that I laboriously made a little while ago. We have 59 bricks as soon as I feed them through. Okay, so one piece of cobble is 8 millibuckets, which is enough to turn one brick into a seared brick. Good to know. Let's go ahead and fill that up. It would help if I would actually right-click on the right place. I have to put the brick down, then sear stone. Alright, So with 10 scorched bricks, let's see what else we can make. I know we're going to need a scorched drain and a faucet, so that's 9. Let's do that, because the faucet is, it's not showing me. Oh, maybe we use seared bricks for that. Alright, there's our scorched drain. And I suppose that's enough to make 1 block of scorched bricks. So I now need to make a seared drain. Of course, I don't quite have enough. Oh well, I guess I'll be making some grout. One block, 8 millibuckets. Let's toss a little more out there. Alright, well I'm going to work on that for a bit and come back when I have the correct materials. This is taking quite a while, so I think steelworking is going to be in next episode, just because I want to go to sleep. But we are at a good place to go check on how this is doing, and wow, we have made a whole bunch of obsidian, I suppose. Yeah, we've got 10. We're going to need 12 to make, 6 tanks? We'll start with that. And I really should, well, once I get that, I'll turn this off so I can develop a bucket of lava for the other side of this. I really should have done that before now. Oh well. Let's go ahead and do it. Thought it was growing a little faster than that. There we go. Great. Now, I'm going to try to build up enough fluid lava in there. Got a few things we need. Let's put ourselves another crafting table down here, just for fun. So, let's see, how do I make glass panes? Not like that. Like that. There we go. One more piece of obsidian and we'll be done with that. I think I'll put the... Nah, I'm going to put the buffer down here. So I need to get one more piece of obsidian out. Let's dump that fluid lava in. And that one. Yeah. Work. And then these are there we go. Alright, so there's that. We can take this guy up, take that guy up. Now before I get rid of this, let's make another infinite water source. This looks good, right? I like making 2x2 water sources just because that way you don't have to be too careful about which source block you pick up. Oh, but you do have to be careful about which source block you fill, because otherwise it won't actually make an infinite water source. Right. So if we build it like that, we should start getting some lava over here, and we are. So next up, we need to set the igneous extruder to keep this moving. I need the igneous extruder to be in that spot right there. Is that right? Yes. Pretty sure. Yeah, that looks good. So I want it to be generating cobble. It's going to output. It's going to do anything top and bottom. It's going to output to its left side. And there's my item ducts. And set that to output, and then I'm actually going to use this pneumatic servo, the extra one that I built, to turn it on. So then we will, don't quite have enough lava there, but can do that. That's still going. Alright, that's going to take a minute, but it's okay. Let me, let's see, let's go ahead and the igneous extruder can just sort of hang there. But this is what I mean by machine room. I'm just going to have this, you know, this thing hanging out down here making lava. And then my next goal is going to be to, I think I'm going to move the smeltery over here and then basically pipe the lava up. And there we have it. So, yeah, the smeltery is going to need to go basically right where the cobble generator is. Yeah. But actually, since I'm going to be disassembling this thing, let's take that one. So you can see it is now fueling. Great, that's doing its thing. And almost there. The next one, I'm going to put a block of lava there, set that there, and when I put lava right there, it should fill up and these guys will start running. So anyway, I'm going to end the episode there, and next time we will do some steel working, probably. Come on, I really want this to be done so that I can end the episode with having this whole thing done. Let's go look around up here. Harvest the farm while we're waiting. And I'm using a right click to harvest without having to replant. Oh, also got some more potato seeds, so yay. Oh, that's right, potatoes can just be planted. Alright, we should be able to yay! Alright, so we place that block there, seal it up, and now it's at point 2. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And this guy should be, yep, he's making plenty more cobble than we know what to do with right now. Perfect. So, yeah, this guy's going to do that. The next step, just in this guy to make him bigger, I'll put another row of these just on the other side. You know, it would really help if I expanded this. Thought I had more sticks. That works better. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the episode with lots of lava being generated, which is great. And I'm probably just going to move the smeltery down here, and I might move put the high oven down here too. But that will be next episode. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know if I can do something better, and see you next time.